just join and see if I could play. Sorry.
That's okay.
You're in the parking lot right now?
Yeah, because by the time I get home from work, it's gonna be like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So
Oh. Okay.
Well,
yeah, so I'm on.
if you could listen, we'll just kick off the theme of the game
Okay.
and kind of where things stand. So, can you listen while you drive?
Yeah, I'm parked right now, so I'm good to go.
Okay. So, of course, you all understand this is a somewhat Greek-ish style campaign. Um, you are all level 3. You are coming into the city of Akros. Now, 2 weeks ago, the city of Akros, all its military uh, were essentially destroyed because it was planning on invading the rest of the continent, and they had been exploiting Nyxborn creatures and drawing power from Nyxborn creatures to fund research and power a Lich. Um, so a couple of weeks ago, the city was attacked via meteor storm. The city is currently in cleanup mode. An emissary group was sent to the Nyx to negotiate for peace, and the Lich had been killed. However, the Lich's phylacteries were still out there. So far, people have found 2 of those phylacteries. But one of the groups that was hunting the phylacteries, its leader was recently found dead. And its leader was a Smilodon centaur. Um, and that party, uh, one of the members of that party uh, has recruited you because that individual has a compass to locate the remaining Smilodon or remaining phylacteries. In the meantime, uh, rumors have spread that the Lich has reconstituted itself somehow and is back in charge of the city. Now, the administrator of the city is referred to as Lord Cass. Um, and at least for the time being, everything seems to be in order. Now, Fox, the guy that has hired you, has informed you that he has a tentative agreement with the Assassin's Guild of the city um, to help locate all the phylacteries. In the meantime, there's a structure referred to as the Silver Spire, um, which Fox helped a Nyxborn person escape from. And that has turned out to be a research facility where uh, the people of Akros were supposedly uh, curing Nyxborn of some of their magical anomalies, uh, but instead they're actually draining the Nyxborn of their magical energies and essentially turning Nyxborn into powerless zombies. Now, do you guys understand what Nyxborn are?
I
No.
personally do not.
Okay. So let's get a description here. Okay, Nyxborn are beings infused with the power of the god Nyx. Star-filled celestial realm where gods reside. They are not a separate race as much as a supernatural origin or state of being. In Theros, Nyx are, uh, or Nyx is, the realm of the gods, a star-filled cosmos sky that exists beyond the mortal world, the source of divine power and myth. The gods dwell in the Nyx, and many supernatural beings originate there. Nyxborn themselves are creatures that have a direct connection to the Nyx. They appear as though they are made partly of the night sky, with stars visible beneath or within their bodies, constellations shimmering across their skin or fur, eyes that tend to glow in starlight, faint celestial radiance. Uh, Generally, they can resemble ordinary creatures, but they always bear unmistakable signs of their divine origin. Now, there are several types of Nyxborn, uh, and almost any creature can be Nyxborn, including humans, leonin, satyrs, centaurs, nymphs, animals, monsters. You might encounter a Nyxborn lion with a mane of stars, a centaur whose body contains swirling constellations, even a hydra with glowing celestial heads. Nyxborn can come into existence in several ways. They can be created directly by a god, uh, born from divine magic, manifested from belief or myth, formed from magical essence of Nyx itself, and unlike normal mortals, they are closely tied to divine powers. Now, question is often asked is, are they mortal? And the answer on that varies. Most Nyxborn live much like ordinary beings, can be injured and killed. Others are akin to divine spirits and may return to Nyx when destroyed. Now, in the mechanics of the game, in the original Theros setting, Nyxborn is primarily a story and flavor concept rather than a playable race. Um, so many Nyxborn creatures are represented by ordinary stat blocks enhanced with celestial themed traits. So many Nyxborn often serve as messengers of the gods, divine champions, sacred guardians. Sometimes they are omens or manifestations of prophecy, uh, or potentially living myths brought into the mortal world. Because they embody the power of Nyx, they often attack or attract attention from priests, heroes, monsters, and the gods themselves. So that, in a nutshell, is what Nyxborn are.
Okay.
Okay.
So this city and its people, the city of Akros, is was a heavy militaristic city. Its previous commander slash dictator had been building a massive army, and he was working in conjunction with a Lich who was siphoning off Nyx's energy, and they actually had built constructs, uh, essentially bronze golems that would gather docile Nyxborn creatures up and would take them to a coliseum outside the city and would let harpies and minotaurs kill them, and in the meantime would drain off their celestial energy. Those bronze golems were shut down and removed from the city. And the harpies and minotaurs that were destroying those Nyxborn have been killed at this point. So what is left is people are rebuilding the city. Volunteers are being paid 65 gold pieces per day for each day they help rebuild the city. And then they're also asking for assistance in finding the phylacteries. And that's happening through the Temple of Iros. The temple is paying each time a phylactery is returned. The group that returns it receives 1,000 gold per party member, and they also get a choice of a magic item from the Akros treasury.
Cool.
And there are 5
I'm
phylacteries left. 4 of them are within the city walls. 1 of them is outside the city walls at the base of a mountain. You do know recently that the body of the Smilodon centaur was found. What else would you know? 2, like I said, 2 out of 7 were recovered and are currently housed in the temple. But it is rumored that the Lich has somehow restored itself and is wandering, trying to regain control of the city. So that's the current situation. So what would you guys like to do?
So we come into the city and we're basically looking for the phylacteries for money, right?
Yes.
All right.
Have we all been on adventures before, or is this like a new group that we've gotten together?
So I'll leave that up for you guys. If you want to have your backstory where you've done some light adventuring before coming to Akros, which would explain why you're level 3 and you have 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay. And then last question.
Sure.
Sorry, well, the thing is, because I'm a bronze warforged or construct, so would I have problems navigating through this world or this city, or do people kind of tell the difference between me and those golems before?
So the golems before stood approximately 20 foot tall.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
they're
I'm
20
good.
feet tall, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Never mind.
Yeah. The last encounter they had, one of the golems actually picked up a couple of people and like tossed them halfway across the city.
Damn.
All right, then yeah, I think I'm safe.
I don't think you should have a fear in the world right now.
Yeah.
Nah.
And they weren't particularly interested in like wearing clothes or talking to people.
I say we go check
Okay.
out the phylacteries or go find the phylactery. But that's what I think.
Should we introduce our characters first?
Yes.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
I'd like to know your characters.
Okay, I guess I'll
Okay.
go first.
Sure.
My character is named Draco. He is a dragonborn barbarian. Uh, he grew up in the fighting rings in the gladiator pit and finally won his freedom. Uh, I don't know what to say else about him.
Nice.
You
All
might
right.
The character.
specify that he's a red dragonborn.
Oh yeah, he is a red dragon, so he spits fire. So don't stand in front of him.
Nice.
There you go. Okay, next.
All right. So my name is Alconus. I am a warforged wizard. I was kind of created to help out the city with construction and magic and all sorts of things. Um, my creators gave me this special like jewel that they put in my chest, and they called it the Heart of Hephaestus. And then one day I powered down and I woke up. My entire city where I lived was destroyed and underwater, and I was kind of just hoofing it, picked up by fishermen and just trying to live life, figuring out what the Heart of Hephaestus is and what happened to my the city that I once knew.
Nice.
Uh, Go ahead.
Uh, my character's name is Cletus. Uh, I am a Trillon, Tree, Tron, Trillon. Uh, Paladin. Uh, and um, I grew up in the sea. And after a while of being bored of the sea, I wanted to explore more and see what the dry land was like. And so I ran away from home and did some light adventuring and then wanted to see the city and got here.
So, it
Lovely.
would probably interest you guys to know that there is rumors of a Triton living in the city.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going
Uh,
for that.
Okay.
and he is actually one of the members of the group that killed the Lich the first time, and is also trying to find phylacteries.
So a fellow adventurer.
Yes.
But their
I think
competition. If
I'm
they're
so.
trying to find these phylacteries, we want the money. We have to beat them.
Yeah, we got to get those boots of levitation.
And the
I already have winged boots. I can fly.
Fox, the other member of your party, is a halfling cleric.
Is he
okay.
with us?
No, he's the
Uh,
guy that's not here right now.
yeah.
Okay.
but in game we would just assume that he's
Yes.
with us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll run him as an NPC for now.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I don't know. It might be best to kind of seek out this Triton guy because it seems like we're like-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he can point us in the right direction.
I would
In
definitely
the
want to see.
competition, though, he might give us wrong directions.
Well,
I
If I
guess.
know anything about Tritons, they're 100% to be trusted. So
Right, then I'm going with you guys.
uh,
and be aware this Triton is rumored to have defeated one of the city's previous gladiator champions in one-on-one combat.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
so he's a warrior as well.
Oh yeah, he's also a paladin, and he's actually from the royal family of Tritons.
Oh my! He's just like me. I'm a noble as well. I'm 100%
Yeah,
voting for him.
As a
we should
gladiator, I'm having second thoughts.
seek this
right
guy
now.
out.
As a former gladiator, I'm thinking this a bit differently.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking not to go see him, but obviously you guys have your mind set on seeing him, so let's go.
So it is
Well,
rumored he.
a part. So I put you in a bad position.
I didn't hear anything there.
Yeah, you broke up pretty badly.
Sorry, I said we're in a party, so I don't want to put you in a bad spot. If you don't want to go see this guy, I'm sure we can find another way.
Yeah.
Well, no, if you guys want to go see him, go see him. I'll wait here. And you guys can respond to me what he told you. Then we can go look for some refractories. I'm just a. I used to be a gladiator, so after hearing that he kicked a gladiator's ass, I'm kind of afraid of him.
Well, the gladiator actually had challenged him.
Oh, well then that's fine. I'm good to go.
All right.
I thought he had a thing against gladiators.
No.
All right.
No, he and the party had gone to the arena, and the gladiator had challenged him because they had never seen a fishman warrior before.
A fishman warrior at a party, so we should be good.
They're about to see two.
All right. He is rumored to be traveling with a human fighter who has trained to become a sword master, a druid shepherdess, and a minotaur sorcerer.
Okay.
And the last that you have heard about them, they were up at the Citadel. And had just left and had disappeared. So you're not entirely sure where they've gone. And there's also rumors that somewhere. Oh, never mind. You have Fox in the party. Fox has the compass. He has the compass that actually points to the closest phylactery.
Oh, lovely. Lovely for him not to show up.
So
I think we should head to the Citadel and try to retrace their steps to find out where they went.
Yeah. I'd like to
Sounds
do that.
good?
Okay.
Yeah.
4 hours to get there. Okay. So on your way to
Uh-oh.
the Citadel, you run into a little gnome who recognizes Fox and walks up, starts talking to Fox, and he's like, "Oh, let me introduce myself. My name is Me and Mine, and I sell magical wares. Uh, if you guys want to buy or trade or sell stuff that you may have or that I may have, let me know. And as a gift to show my good intentions, here is a free tokens Kobold Alley uh, coin for each of you. Should you wish
Exciting.
to go to Kobold's Alley and wager pieces of your soul, just use the coin. Any questions?
And would that work on me? Would that work on me? I ask him.
As far as I know, it works on everybody, including deities.
Wow. Really?
Oh,
That's so cool. Where do you
Yeah.
get these tokens?
Well, fortunately, I have a cousin who can get me a supply of as many as I want. For some reason, people seem to give it a try a few times, and then sooner or later, they decide they no longer want the tokens for whatever reason.
What happens if you bet your entire soul?
Well, if you
Don't lose.
lose, you spend a year in servitude to whoever won your soul.
Wow. Just a year?
That's a rule that was set in place. Yes.
Ah, cool.
So,
Does
and
anybody want my coin? Because I'm not taking it.
I'll take your coin.
I was
All right.
gonna offer. You can take my coin too.
There you go,
Oh,
bud.
yes, more coins. I have all three. What happens if I give you all three coins?
nothing in particular.
Oh, all
You
right.
actually have to use them, you know, to gain any potential benefits or participate in the betting of one's soul.
All right.
Oh, by the way, strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to sell them. So that's why I'm giving them to you, and make sure that should the city guard ask, is that I gave them to you freely.
But you did
Ah,
give them to us freely.
Exactly. Because it's
indeed.
illegal to sell them.
I wouldn't pay $1 million for this coin, so okay.
Sold. $1 million.
No, I'm not. No, you're not getting a cent out of me.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
If you're a dwarf, I will drop my great axe on your head in about 3 seconds.
Now,
Do that to
don't
normal
lose your
person.
temper. Anyway, like I said, just say my name 3 times if you ever have magic items you wish to sell, or if you need to purchase new ones.
I never
And
liked
your name?
Beetlejuice. Sorry, my bad.
Is your name Beetlejuice?
No, it's me and mine.
Ah,
Me and mine.
me and mine.
Me and mine, like, say you were taking a bath and we called your name 3 times, would you appear in the bathtub or?
Of course not.
What if we said it? What if we said it right when you were here?
Nothing would happen.
Okay.
Now, you should be aware that sometimes people have used the Kobold's Alley tokens to escape mortal danger.
Ah.
Wait, how?
Well, you see, the token transports you to a pocket dimension, and it does so instantly.
Hey, give my
Interesting.
coin back.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
can I have
gave
my
them
coin
to
back?
me. You gave them to me. Ah. All right. Fine. I'll hand them their coins back.
Is this a safe pocket dimension?
Well, yes. You'll be greeted by another cousin of mine who will ask you to place a wager.
Okay, you can have the
Uh,
coin back.
Yes. 2 coins of mine.
I'd rather die than have
I'm
to
gonna hold
do.
on to mine just in case. Is there
Okay.
anything else about these coins you might want to tell us?
Not that I can think of.
Are you sure?
Yeah. They will show up, of
He
course,
seems trustworthy.
as a magic item. You know, if somebody doesn't detect magic on you, they show up as magical.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your generous free offer. Um, I'm gonna start walking away.
Okay. All right.
I'm an angry
And,
dragonborn. I have to try to kill everybody I come in contact with.
Don't do that.
and as you're walking towards the base of the stairs of the citadel, you see a very large cyclops and a priest from the temple of Iris. And the cyclops has what appears to be a baby dragon in one hand, and he is petting it with the other hand. What do you guys do?
I guess I would walk up to it.
Okay.
And I would go, hello, Cyclops, sir. Do you know where the Citadel is? I'm new to this town.
Hello. It's up there. And he points to the top of the stairs.
Wow. How many stairs is it? Much?
It's like 3 stories worth of stairs.
Wow. That's all. Well, thank you, Cyclops, sir.
You can call me Grumption.
Grumption, sir. Great. Well, I'll be going now. You have fun with your that.
Oh,
Here's that.
this? This is a
Yeah.
baby dragon.
Wow.
What's his name?
He doesn't have one yet.
Can
He
I
Well,
hold
doesn't
that
take
him?
suggestions.
I'm sorry. Can somebody said, can you?
Can I hold him?
Oh, I don't know. He hasn't been turned yet. And you
Turned into
notice
what?
that the dragon that he's holding is a baby blue dragon.
Turned into what?
He's a baby
Red one?
blue dragon, which
Uh,
means
the priest,
lightning.
the priest, kind of coughs and goes, "Hello." So, yes, Corruption here is the master of dragons, and he has a unique ability to convert once evil dragons, as long as they're have not reached full adulthood yet. He is able to convert them into good dragons.
Whoa,
That's awesome, actually.
that is really cool.
That is cool.
What did you say your name was again?
Grumption?
I remember you, Grumption. What a
You know,
unique ability.
Grumption, make sure you give that thing a proper name. Once you turn him, make sure you give him a proper name. You can't have a pet walking around without a name.
You take any
Oh,
suggestions?
I'll take suggestions, but he will never be a pet. But he will become a friend.
Which is even better.
Which is even better.
I have to go now.
And so do
Bye,
we.
Grubchin.
Bye,
See you
Grumption.
later, Grumption.
And as you're standing there, he and the dragon briefly flash for a moment, and then they disappear. And the priest is left standing there. And the priest looks at the four of you and goes, "So, yes, Grumption, for your awareness, he is a demigod. He is the
Oh,
he is the
For real?
son of Yandala and Grumsh.
Cool.
Cool.
Yandala,
so
of
we might
course,
not want to mess with him.
goddess. Yandala, of course, is goddess of the hearth and halflings. Grumsh is, of course, god of war and orcs.
Okay.
That's a weird couple.
Let's just say it was not a voluntary coupling.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
But
So, up the
Grumption
citadel,
is a
I
good
guess.
soul.
Seems like it.
So I sense that the four of you are on a mission.
Do you
We're
think
Yeah,
so?
actually looking
Sure.
for
Sorry, go ahead.
you can
it's
go.
like we're actually looking for the the Triton. I forgot his name. What's his name? Do any of you remember his name?
I
I
did.
don't think I do.
The Triton's
It's
name,
just a
well, he has kind of a silly name. His name is Buttercup.
name.
That I will not forget.
Can't wait to see the reason for this one.
Good old Buttercup.
Yeah, so I asked the priest. I explained like we're looking for Buttercup. I assume you know who he is.
Of course.
He's like me.
He's actually one of the champions and worshippers of Iris.
Have you seen him?
It's been a couple of days. Last time I checked,
Mhm.
he and his friends Yor, Sika, and Asina were uh, looking for phylacteries and also potentially dealing with another problem at the Citadel.
What's the problem at the citadel?
Um, I'm not entirely sure. Other than we know that Lord Cass is not who he appears to be.
Shapeshifter.
Whatever it is, I'm interested.
So you're saying if we want to meet Buttercup or see Buttercup, our best bet is to go to the Citadel?
No. You might want to travel down by the docks and look around. Last I heard, they were looking for a ship.
Hey, Cletus, you know what? This might bring you back to where you wanted to leave,
Yeah,
which is the
I
sea.
should have known.
No,
I should have
actually,
Yeah.
known.
they are looking for a sword master who also happens to be a pirate.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Hey, Cletus, are you on good standing with pirates, or is that a thing we got to watch out for?
To be frankly, I still don't understand the concept of what a pirate is. I've been down in the depths for so long. So we're about to find out. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Priest, sir. I guess we will head to the docks.
Yes, I can get a swim going on. See if he's down in the deep.
And Fox points out that one of the phylacteries appears to also be in the dock district.
Ah,
Cool. Two birds, one stone.
two birds, one stone. Whatever that means.
Okay.
You ever heard that saying before? Two birds, one stone.
It's a lot of sayings are new to me. Still getting used to the language.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think it
So,
has something to do with birds weighing stones, and then you can throw them, and then the birds will eat them. I don't know. I also don't understand humans.
Yeah.
I'm a dragonborn and I understand them.
all right. So you guys head down towards the dock district. I need everybody to roll perception checks.
Oh shit.
Yes. Perception right there. There it is.
Okay.
What'd you say? Perception?
Yes.
Oh, God. That's a 0 for me. This character is very oblivious, so it makes sense.
14 for me.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
Alrighty. I got it. Perception. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so I'm trying hard to pull it up.
That's okay.
Nope. Do you think you can roll it for me? I'm so sorry. I just can't
No,
get it on my phone.
that's fine. What is your character's name?
Alconus.
Alonus. Okay. There you are. And perception. There we go.
Ooh.
You only got a 4. But the
Yeah,
14
that's awful.
Start
is
good.
good. So, the 14 gets the fact that you're being followed. And the person following you is wearing nearly black leather armor.
How far behind us is he right now?
Approximately 90 feet.
And I noticed that he's following us?
Yes, you notice that they're following you.
Okay, I will quietly say to the group, I believe the guy in the black is following us.
Who? Black? What?
The guy all dressed in black armor is, I believe he's following us. So we might want to keep an eye open. Don't look at him directly, but just keep walking and we'll make a turn and see if he follows us.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, the rest of you do not see anything. I can, let's see if Fox notices.
See what Fox rolls.
Not 20. Nice.
Fox sees it too.
Yep.
Well,
So I'm
all
not
right.
going crazy. Let's just put that out there.
We'll do that then.
Okay. So, yes, you turn a couple of corners, and yes, you have confirmation that you are in fact being followed.
Oh,
You're
who
only
is that?
halfway. You're only halfway to the docks. So, what do you do?
Well, let's pretend like we lost our way and huddle in a group for a moment and see if he walks up on us.
All right. We'll do that.
No, they maintain a 90-foot distance from you.
So he doesn't walk up to us.
No.
Okay.
All
Then
right,
I
so
have no idea what to do.
he's definitely following us.
Oh, most definitely.
Do you know him? I don't know
I
him.
don't know who he is.
I don't know him.
Should we fight him?
Fox stands there for a minute going, man, I sure hope it's not that Death Knight we left behind.
Huh? What? What is that?
Fox, are we in trouble?
Well, we stole the last phylactery from a Death Knight that was hiding down in the sewers. And I had to play dead to survive
So
the
we're in trouble.
encounter.
Okay. Gotcha, we're in trouble.
We could just take him down.
Do you want to just rush him and try to take him?
I don't know what a death knight is, but we're 4-on-1.
It's
I don't know if Matthew's.
magical animated suit of armor, bound with the spirit of a long dead knight.
How about
This doesn't sound good.
How about I just turn around and yell at him?
Yeah, do that. Scare him off. You look
Okay.
scary.
Let's see if I can roll an intimidation check.
Yeah. You're one of the evil dragons, right?
Are we? Maybe we should all yell to help you out. Would that work?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what my intimidation check is, then we'll see if you guys need to yell too. Yes, you need
Intimidation.
to yell too.
Yeah. Let's help you.
Okay, ready? 1.
Can I roll a
All right.
performance to look scared of him?
Sure.
Like, don't mess with this
I
guy.
wanna help so he can get advantage. Is that a way? Something I could do to help?
Yes.
So do I have to re-roll my intimidation?
Yes.
Okay. With
Oh,
advantage,
don't mess with
right?
this guy. He's one of the evil dragons. He's red, mean, and he'll chew your face off. I think.
Okay. Now, everybody is going to have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
Wahaha, Jima Kajima.
As waves of fear roll over you.
Whoops. I got a 2 because I still have advantage on. I forgot to shut it off.
I got 7. Uh-oh.
So
Hey!
I am now terrified and about to shit my pants in fear.
All right.
All right.
The big dragonborn turns around and then shit just flies out his backside.
So, yeah. At least one of you were frightened.
I rolled a 2 for Christ's sake. I must be like dying.
So,
Here, shit and fire.
however, the figure in the dark leather armor does not seem to react at all. They do not close or attempt to leave or do anything other than observe. After about 30 seconds, the waves of fear dissipate and go away. You guys can try and roll an insight check to see what
Alrighty.
just happened.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Okay. So if you got a 15 or better, you realize that the waves of fear you felt were not coming from the figure that was following you. That fear came from somewhere else.
Can I roll a Arcana check to see if I can sense where it's coming from?
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Damn, dude.
You got good rolls today, dude.
Yo.
It's rolling great.
I got
And
shit
tomorrow
roll.
they're gonna be awful.
So, yes. You're standing approximately 20 feet from a manhole cover that goes down into the sewers.
Okay.
And the waves of fear that you felt cross were coming from that area.
I'm gonna relay that information to my fellow party members and let them know that this guy might not be the one we have to deal with at the moment.
Yeah, I feel that too. I don't think he's the reason.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, so what do you guys want to do then? Because we have this dude that's been following us and an eerie sense from wherever you guys are saying it's coming from.
Fox thinks that it
it's coming from
might.
the sewer.
Yeah, Fox thinks that the person that's following you is probably the Assassin's Guild. And that the fear is probably coming from the Death Knight.
Oh shit, he's in the sewers.
So why is an Assassin's Guild member following us?
They're part of our team, right? They hired some of us.
Well, yeah, we have an accord of some
Sorts.
value. Basically, we're supposed to share information with the guild as it relates to our progress with the phylacteries.
Okay. I want to put you
And
into
Oh.
context.
we're going to call it there for today, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got a nice little start here and some information.
Yeah, I just have one question left.
Sure.
The map, it looks destroyed, and there's meteors going on. Is that what's happening? Are things on fire?
No, that happened 2 weeks ago. I will show you a pre-destruction map.
There's one on the bottom corner if you look hard enough.
Yeah. So they're in the midst of repairing from the meteor storm.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
This is what the city looked like before the attack.
Okay. That's really cool. All right.
Okay, guys. We'll
Right,
see you
guys.
tomorrow. And
Yeah.
you feel free. You guys can talk, message each other, develop plans, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And hopefully
All right,
we'll
cool.
get Alec to join us tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Sweet.
All
I'll
right.
pop in some message through Discord. And I'm gonna start driving home, guys. So I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, alright,
Okay.
Brett. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Peace.